In today's global market, businesses are constantly searching for ways to gain a competitive edge. Importing products directly from China has emerged as a powerful strategy for companies of all sizes. The country's vast manufacturing capabilities offer an unparalleled variety of goods at prices that are often significantly lower than domestic alternatives. This cost advantage allows businesses to increase their profit margins, offer more competitive pricing, scale their operations far more rapidly than they otherwise could. The dream of launching a successful product line or expanding an existing business often begins with a single, exciting idea: sourcing from China. This path is filled with immense potential for growth and success. However, this golden opportunity is not without its challenges. The path of importing from China is lined with potential pitfalls that can quickly turn a promising venture into a costly nightmare. Many first-time importers, driven by excitement and the lure of low prices, rush into the process without adequate preparation. Vetting suppliers, navigating customs regulations, financial losses, damaged reputations, stress. The key to unlocking the true potential of importing from China lies not just in recognizing the opportunity, but in skillfully avoiding the common mistakes that can derail it. The following sections will explore the 5 most common and costly mistakes importers make and provide practical solutions to help you navigate this complex but rewarding journey successfully. One of the first and most critical steps in the importing process is finding a reliable supplier, and it is also where many businesses make their first major mistake. The internet is filled with B2B platforms that list thousands of potential factories, but it's difficult to distinguish a legitimate, high-quality manufacturer from a trading company or a dishonest operator. Many importers are tempted by the lowest price they can find, only to discover that the supplier lacks the experience, lacks the necessary equipment, or lacks basic ethical standards to produce the product correctly. This can lead to a host of problems, including inconsistent quality, production delays, and even the complete loss of their investment if the supplier turns out to be a scam. A common scenario involves an importer who finds a supplier on a popular website offering an unbelievably low price. Communication seems smooth at first, but once the deposit is paid, problems begin to surface. The supplier might start making excuses for delays, or the pre-production samples they send are not up to the agreed-upon standards. In worse cases, the supplier may disappear entirely, leaving the importer with no product and no way to recover their funds. Choosing a supplier based solely on price without proper verification is like building a house on a weak foundation. It is a recipe for disaster that can cripple a business before it even gets off the ground. To avoid this costly mistake, thorough supplier verification is absolutely essential. This goes beyond simply looking at their online profile. A sourcing agent on the ground in China can perform factory audits, verifying the supplier's business licenses, checking their production capabilities, and assessing their quality control systems in person. They can confirm that you are dealing with a real manufacturer, not just a middleman with a fancy website. This due diligence provides peace of mind and ensures that you are partnering with a supplier who is capable of meeting your standards. Another critical error that can sink an importing venture is the failure to implement a robust quality control process. Many importers mistakenly assume the supplier will deliver products that perfectly match the approved sample. They place a large order and pay in full, then wait, then open the container and are horrified. The colors are wrong. The materials are cheaper than specified. The dimensions are incorrect. A significant percentage of the items are defective. By the time the goods have arrived in their home country, it is often too late to do anything about it. The supplier is thousands of miles away and may refuse refunds or replacements. This lack of oversight often stems from trust and a desire to save money. Some importers see hiring a third-party inspector as an unnecessary expense, especially when the supplier was friendly during negotiations. They rely on the factory's internal QC, forgetting the factory's priority is to ship and get paid. This oversight can lead to thousands of unsellable units or costly rework. The initial savings from skipping a professional inspection become insignificant compared to the massive loss. The solution is an independent quality control process at different stages of production: pre-production inspection, in-production inspection, pre-shipment inspection. This gives you leverage to have issues corrected before they become your problem, ensuring you receive exactly what you paid for. Successfully manufacturing a high-quality product in China is only half the battle. Getting it to your warehouse is the other half. Many importers severely underestimate shipping and customs costs. They get a great product price but miss the logistics costs. Shipping isn't as simple as a stamp on a box. It involves choosing between air freight, sea freight, understanding terms like FOB, XW, and preparing a mountain of documentation. A simple paperwork mistake can cause big delays and penalties. Customs clearance is another major hurdle that trips up new importers. Every country has its own rules, regulations, taxes. Products need the right HS code. Commercial invoice, packing list, bill of lading must be accurate and complete. Discrepancies can get shipments held for weeks or months. Missing certificates or licenses can also cause detainment. During holds, you'll pay storage fees. In worst cases, goods can be seized and destroyed. Work with a sourcing partner or a freight forwarder to avoid these nightmares. A company like Yansourcing in Guangzhou manages logistics end-to-end. Expert guidance makes this complex process predictable, so your products arrive on time and on budget. Doing business in China is not the same as doing business in a Western country. Subtle but significant differences in language, culture, business etiquette can create misunderstandings that lead to serious problems. Many importers try to manage suppliers directly using translation apps or by relying on the supplier's English-speaking sales rep. This can work for simple conversations, but it fails when negotiating complex details, resolving disputes, or conveying precise technical specifications. A simple yes from a supplier might not mean agreement, it can mean "I hear you," a cultural nuance that causes major product discrepancies. In many Western cultures, business is direct and contract-focused. In China, building relationships, guanxi is often just as important. Suppliers may go the extra mile for clients they trust, but a blunt approach can be seen as rude and damage the relationship. Misunderstanding norms leads to lack of cooperation when problems arise. Without a cultural bridge, you struggle to get your concerns taken seriously. Those breakdowns have real consequences for your product. You might provide detailed specs, think you're clear, yet a small translation error or cultural misunderstanding causes the factory to misinterpret a critical dimension or material. This is where a local sourcing agent becomes an invaluable asset. They are bicultural and bilingual, a true communication bridge, ensuring your requirements are perfectly clear. One of the most dangerous traps for any importer is focusing solely on the factory price or the FOB price quoted by the supplier. Many entrepreneurs get excited when they see a low unit cost and immediately calculate potential profits off that number. But factory price is only one piece of a much larger puzzle. The true cost from the factory in China to your warehouse is called the landed cost. Miscalculating it can turn a profitable product into a loss. Hidden costs add up fast. Shipping costs, mode of transport, volume and weight, time of year, insurance for transit. Once the shipment arrives, import duties and taxes, calculated as a percentage of your goods value and vary widely by product and country. Customs brokerage fees, port handling charges, inland transportation to your final destination. Forgetting one component can completely skew your projections. For example, an unexpected 15% import duty that can wipe out expected profit margins. Also, inspection fees, port storage from documentation errors, currency exchange fluctuations. Without a full budget, you're essentially flying blind. Companies like Yansourcing provide clear, detailed breakdowns of all expected costs. They leverage experience and industry connections to get competitive shipping and logistics quotes. Yansourcing says clients save 20 to 40% on landed costs, proving expert management can lead to significant savings. Navigating the complexities of importing from China can be a daunting task, filled with risks that can easily overwhelm even the most determined entrepreneur. As we have seen, the path is littered with potential mistakes, choosing unreliable suppliers, receiving poor quality goods, facing unexpected shipping delays, crippling hidden costs. While it is possible to manage this process on your own, the learning curve is steep and the price of mistakes is high. The single most effective way to mitigate these risks and set your business up for success is to partner with a professional, experienced, trustworthy sourcing agent on the ground in China. A sourcing agent is more than just a middleman. They are your local partner, your advocate, and your eyes and ears in the factory. A true end-to-end service provider like Yansourcing, established in 2010, acts as an extension of your own team. They handle every step of the process, transforming what could be a stressful and uncertain venture into a smooth and predictable operation. They start by leveraging their extensive local network to find credible suppliers, thoroughly vet credible suppliers, ensuring you partner with a factory that is capable and reliable. This initial step alone can save you from the immense financial and reputational damage of working with the wrong manufacturer. Furthermore, their role in quality control, communication, logistics is indispensable. They bridge the language and cultural gaps, ensuring your specifications are perfectly understood and your interests are protected during negotiations. Their quality control experts conduct on-site inspections to guarantee your products meet your standards before they ever leave the factory. As one satisfied client mentioned, Yansourcing transformed our importing experience. Their strict quality audits and bilingual support gave us peace of mind. They also manage the entire logistics chain, from the factory door to your warehouse, ensuring smooth customs clearance and transparent, predictable landed costs. This comprehensive support allows you to focus on what you do best, growing your business. Ultimately, your import success story starts with one decision: choosing the right partner. If you have any questions about the import process, visit our website yansourcing.com, or send us an email at info@yansourcing.com. I'd love to help.